My name's Rob DesLauriers, and I'm the on-snow coach for a mountain athlete. I was a professional extreme skier back in the day, free skier. Started in Warren Miller movies and Eric Perlman films out of Lake Tahoe, and skied professionally until about 2000. Skied in probably 25 ski films, produced 5 or 6 films, and ran a series of ski camps, advanced ski camps, starting in about 1990. And really developed a lot of off-piste ski techniques back on the skinny skis, and then a transition to the wider and shape skis. And so that, and thinking a lot about ski teaching and coaching. And well, coaching on snow has been a learning experience for me as a coach, and I think it's been solid with the athletes. We started by going back to groomers and doing basics and getting everybody to understand the moving parts of the ski turn and talk the same language, and on the groomed, high speed, and that's been a very interesting process. And then getting off the groomed and working specifically on what these athletes are doing, that's a natural evolution that goes on all the time on snow, and it still goes on all the time. It's so individual at this level of athlete. Super fast, finish quick, but it shows you're in total control. That was really good.
We are at the top of Casper Bowl, and we are going to work on some comp practice runs. We skied in here a couple days ago, and now we're coming back to kind of refine our lines and get it even better.
So for a practice comp, we go and we look at the venue from the bottom, and we look at what airs we might take. We talk to Rob about it. Rob gives us some advice about what line is best, how to hit what air, if we should hit it as an airplane turn or hit it head on, and how to take speed out of it. And then we get on top of our line and we ski it first. And then usually we have a second chance to go up and ski it again now that we know what the line's about, we know where the takeoff is, what the takeoff is like, and get a second chance.
Okay! Forrest has picked a creative line through the rocks. We looked at other stuff that was more benign along the looker's left of this. And then he saw this half moon chute with the mandatory air in the middle. It's a little south facing though, so let's see how he manages the width with the narrow conditions. We do these simulated comp runs, that's what it's all about. We time them, but hopefully if it's a little stiff in there, he's not going to worry about it. Nice, super strong. That's a lot of speed coming out of the south exposure. Yep, he's good. Wow, Forrest. I've never seen him fall before. He's pushing it. Fine line. It's all a matter of knowing your envelope. It's better he does that here than in the competition. A lot of the airs in women's comps, they're either going to be straight line fast, which is totally good, or they're going to be side airs like this.
Yeah.
In a lot of rock features, you come off one direction and turn into the fall line. And you've got to turn that into the fall line. It looks so much better, and it is so much easier. And so you got to be able to get through there fast, And so reading the terrain and either skiing the sides and the backs of the bumps, so it smooths it out, getting around them, or pre-jumping them, or airplaning them. You need to do it. You got to get through it quickly.
During inspection, and kind of feeling really good about it today, looking at how the wind pulled the snow back in and stuff.
Looks like they do have a player for the bottom section. Third seat.
Jackie or very impressive.
Why? You know what? You didn't look lost. That's super important. Yeah, but I also didn't jump off of anything. What's wrong?
had a great first day. They had to cancel the men's because the wind was just crazy up there. Difficult visibility for the athletes, but also almost impossible for the judges. Monica is going to be qualifying. She had a great run today. Lisa skied great because it's her first competition. She and Morgan both had to qualify yesterday to compete today, and they both proved they're ready to be on this stage. Really impressed with Kaki's run. She was aggressive, she styled it. You know, she told me the line she wanted to ski, and the key to it was execution and all these, you know, we don't fall. That's rule number 1. Fluidity is rule number 2, and then picking something we can stick, and she picked a very aggressive line, and she skied it beautifully. I couldn't be more proud of her today.
Yeah, that was a hell of a day, and thanks for bearing with it. We definitely did not have that forecast, and you know, we definitely, I think, made the best of what we had.
We have everybody moving forward except Tess, who got lost in her line, did make some hits, and she only missed the cut by 1 person.
I just didn't hit what I wanted to hit, so it was just frustrating, kind of stupid. I just got lost and totally missed my air, and so that cost me a lot.
This is hard about the judging process, learning what the judges prioritize, because it's a new format this year with 3 criteria: fluidity, control, and difficulty. It's just an interesting format to see how these women scored, because in my opinion, you know, Kaki was the best skier on the hill today, skiing the best line in the most aggressive way.
So we just went in for the meeting. The announcement was that we're going to have a weather day tomorrow, and then on Sunday we're going to compete. But for the men, we're looking at a 1-run competition. It's not likely that they're going to get us going twice, going on North Baldy and Snowbird.
We have to kind of cram 2 days worth of competing into one. We might get an on-venue inspection, and we might not get an on-venue inspection. We might just have to stare at it from the bottom. It's not the steepest of venues, so you scope some things from the bottom and you can't see what's behind a lot of the features just because it's a very long venue and you have to really guess what some of these features might look like. So all in all, we're kind of throwing a curveball here, and you pretty much have to make your first run count.
All right, so we definitely have some talent in this field.
I mean, I got a little lost after the squirrel air there. There's quite a bit of area between the squirrel and my bottom feature, and I got kind of turned around for a minute, but I found everything and hit every air and landed on my feet just like I wanted to.
This is my second time at Snowbird. A lot of help from Rob DesLauriers, really picking features out and getting where I wanted to. I missed one feature, but you know, at some point you gotta adapt, and it went well. I'm excited.
It wouldn't be North Baldy without Crystal Wright, a long-time competitor, multiple first-place finishes right here in Snowbird. She truly is the definition of what Big Mountain Freeride is for the ladies division here. Of course, Monica Ferguson had quite a year. Definitely an up-and-comer out of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, mountain athlete. Very powerful top to bottom skier. 7th, Elena Eustis. And then in 3rd place, Kathy Orr in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Yeah, we got ourselves a street fight here amongst the top 3. Less than 2 points separating 3rd and 1st. And in that field, 3 6-word nominations. Right now, we got Liza Sarachan. She is out of Jackson Hole. Yeah.
I threw a backflip right out of the gate on the first hit, and I pushed myself. I feel like I pushed the women's field, and I caught my tips, and I totally shit, but I feel great. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about pushing yourself and feeling good, so it doesn't get better than that.